What's up, guys? We're doing a cartoon slash live action through the 90s through the 2010s tier list. So here we go. Cartoon we got up here.
What is that?
16. I know what this is. I only watched like one or two episodes. It did not
I
keep
don't know
my
if I
attention.
watched that. Isn't that like a teen girl?
Something like that.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
It
And
sounds familiar, but
I'm pretty decent. I've seen a couple episodes, but I didn't like it. It didn't keep my attention. So it goes D. Adventure Time.
I'm gonna get flame. I didn't watch it, and I kind of thought it was annoying. I never watched it, but I don't know. I just thought it was annoying seeing it everywhere.
I'm gonna get flack for this too. I didn't like Adventure Time. It's
Thank you. I told something about it.
like I've seen clips from the later seasons, and it actually it's a deep ass story. But when I first started watching it, I did not like this show. It was
I
boring. It was
think
over
it
the
started
top.
too hard. It was trying to be too funny.
Yeah. So I just didn't watch it. I know it gets better over time, and I know the ending's crazy, but I didn't really like it. So it goes D with 16. All Grown Up. I'm assuming this is
What's it called? Rugrats.
All Grown Up.
I think they're in middle school.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it. I didn't watch it so much because this was like 90s, and I was like born in 99. So, but
Yeah.
I'd say like C. Like, I didn't watch too much of it, but the ones I did watch, I liked it. But I can't give it a B just because I didn't watch too many episodes personally.
Yeah. I've actually never seen this for as old as I am. I watched a
We're born in the same year.
but like I grew up watching a lot of cartoons. I watch a lot of shit. But I stuck with Rugrats. That was entertaining to me. But when it got to All Grown Up, I was like, why? Why was this made? So it just I
Making
never
the
I never watched
franchise.
it. Cass said she's seen it. It's okay. So I would just put a D too.
Oh, I said C.
Oh, C. No, I'd never seen it, so it was just to balance it out.
Oh,
But
okay.
Amazing World Gumball.
I
Now
never watched it.
that's crazy. I've
But
actually
I
watched the show.
watched scenes and I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
But I never watched it.
Amazing World Gumball is one of the like last few cartoons I actually enjoyed from Cartoon Network of this like generation. It's really fucking funny. So if you do want something to watch, guys, I would highly recommend you just go watch any episode. Just watch the show. It's really good. I'll go up here with this.
Double S.
Yeah, it's really good. American Dad.
All right.
The better Family Guy. I love this show.
Yeah, I agree. It was funny as Roger had me cracking up with this fucking disguise. There was times where I couldn't breathe watching American Dad. Like, it's funny. It is funny. Like, I love all
there's
the
not
characters.
There's not a character in this show I don't like. Every character is
Right?
funny.
I was about to say that. Yeah, everyone, like, they're not. Yeah, they're just funny.
When this show came out, I immediately started watching Family Guy. Like, if I watch Family Guy, it's the first few seasons of it when it is at its peak. After that, I stopped watching Family Guy. So when this show came out, I saw it. I like, this is way better. I enjoy this shit. I love
Honestly,
Steve, Stan, Roger. Every character is amazing and funny.
The plot itself too was just like just so funny. We gotta watch that, Cord.
American Dad?
Yeah.
I'm down. Avatar: The Last
Alright.
Airbender.
Holy shit. This is double S tier. Like, I watched this shit as a kid, but I appreciate it more watching it as an adult because the symbolism of genocide and like, because when you're little, you don't know what the fuck genocide is. You're just like, oh, there's no airbenders. But like the historical significance in this show, the symbolism, like it's timeless. I think Avatar is timeless, and it's starting to get like talked about again because of the live action reboot. But I've always loved Avatar. Like,
Yeah,
such a good show. I would rewatch episodes, and I wouldn't care how many times I watched it. If it was on TV, I'd watch it.
I don't think that if you've seen this show, I don't think you could give it anything less than an S. I'll put it at the S because I agree with Cass. It's amazing. But if you watch this show and you think it's an A or B or whatever, I don't trust your fucking
Like,
I don't trust your opinion on anything else.
Soundtrack to character development, character design, Like it's so intricate. I love it. Like nothing bad about it at all. Even the voice acting, everything just fits like a glove. And like I said, it's a timeless piece. It doesn't get boring. You could watch it and like you can appreciate it like years from now.
Facts. Once. I'm gonna say this just to piss off people that watched this and Korra. Korra's not that bad, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. So take that as you will. Korra is not that bad. It's actually kind of good. So take that as you will.
I didn't
next,
watch too much of it.
next is Batman the animated series. Now I watched
I didn't watch a
all of
lot of it.
this. Yeah, I enjoyed this. This is probably one of the best shows for Batman to ever come out. I don't think anything bad can be said about this. For me, this goes double S tier. I love this shit.
10.
I don't. For some reason, this show is iffy for me. Like, I enjoyed it. It's not bad. It was just like, it's
theme
not. It
song.
wasn't like a recurring show. I would like be excited to watch.
I would watch it again. I wouldn't give it an S. I'd give it a strong A.
Strong A. I agree with
Because
that.
it was good. It was, but it was to the point where sometimes he would use the same monsters, and I'm like, bro, there's like 9 others, you know?
Yeah.
But it was good. I feel like the story could have been a little better, but the overall like show was good. Like fucking everyone wanted an Omnitrix, and you know, like it was pretty cool. The story could use some work, but
yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, like this show is good. It kept my attention. I enjoyed it when it was on, but I wasn't actively seeking out the new episodes whenever it dropped.
Oh, I was. Holy shit.
And the thing that pissed me off, like he would use, the one thing I hate about Ben 10 was like he would use a monster, like the wrong one, and then had to wait for the shit to recharge when it ran out.
That was kind of annoying.
And then he picked the right one. I hated that aspect of the show. Like, dog, I know you're a kid and all, but there's no way you're this dumb. Just pick the right monster. All right, Boondocks. I don't think you've ever seen this show.
No, but I've heard of it. Of course, I've never seen it. So this is all you.
I really don't feel like there's nothing bad about it. Nothing bad I can say about this show. It's very iconic. It's very quote heavy. There's a lot of quotable shit from this show, and it's.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
yeah, iconic is a good word then.
Yeah, it's iconic. It's very, you could quote. There's a lot of shit you could quote from this. It's also, it's very good. I feel like especially if you're a black person, you have to have watched this show, or else I don't. You really don't have your black card for real. But Boondocks is one of the best shows. Camp Laszlo.
No one remembers the show.
I love this show.
I liked it.
A lot of people didn't like it for some reason. I'm like, it's funny. It's cool.
No one remembers this, and is this even there? My gym partner's a monkey. No one remembers that either.
Oh, I thought
it is there to the right under Johnny Test.
Oh, right here. Okay.
Okay, we'll get back to that.
We'll get that one.
But yeah, this is one of those shows where I thought it was genuinely funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the characters.
Yeah.
I think I can't remember his name, but he's a little yellow guy.
You can't ask me. I barely remember the episodes, but I just know I liked it.
Yeah, I know the character. He's I'll look it up and I'll probably put it in the video. But Laszlo and then like yellow guy of their cabin, they're my favorite. I love this show though. It was very good.
I would agree with A.
Cat Dog. I never seen
Honestly, I have. It was okay. It was like a C to me. It was like one of those shows where it would play like really late at night.
Yeah.
So I would give it a C. So to balance it, I guess D.
Okay. Chowder. Please tell me you've seen Chowder. Okay.
Of course. I love Chowder.
Bro.
It was funny, bro.
Like this show was so like it was very good, but there's episodes where they will break the fourth wall and it would actually like confuse the fuck out of me. Like they had an episode where Chowder was at a stand. I forgot the character he was talking to, but they were talking about like the Cartoon Network logo that was on the corner of the screen. Right, that was the craziest shit to me as a kid. Like, what the fuck are they talking
That's
about?
creative
And
as
they
shit.
like,
Wait,
and that's the first time I
I not
experienced
heard of
like
that.
a cartoon breaking the fourth wall. But this show is so fucking good. I feel like it's not talked about enough when people talk about like the cartoons of old. It's a very
I
good.
liked it.
My favorite character was probably is it was Snitzel. Snitzel my favorite, and he had his
Sniffle was great.
when he had his moment of talking for the first time, it was and they took it away. That shit was so fucking good. It was so good and funny. Cleveland show.
Never watched it.
It was it was like it was bad in my opinion. I didn't like it.
Oh,
I watched a few episodes and like it's okay. I don't know why it was made. In my opinion, is I know the character that left the show, like Family Guy for a while, but whatever they did with this, it was not it. So the Star Wars or Clone Wars. I don't think
never
you.
seen it. I never watched Star Wars. Maybe I have as a kid, but do I know? I don't remember Star Wars.
That broke my heart. But Star Wars or Clone Wars, it is up there, and like I'm gonna just put it up here at double S. It's one of the best shows, like cartoons at least, to ever like come out. I'm glad that it got like a final season, and the final season was amazing. I don't want to spoil it because in this case there is someone out there I've never seen it, but yeah, this show is amazing. And, the final season that they came back to do for it, it was also amazing. There's nothing bad you can say about this show, in my opinion. Corey in the House. I
watched it.
It was okay.
It was yeah. I'd give it like a C. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like I had to watch weekly, but it had some moments, not a lot, but some. Very weak compared to That's a Raven. That's a Raven's like my favorite, my all-time favorite Disney show.
Yeah. It just went. But fun fact about this show, when I was in high school, I didn't know if the kid was racist or just a dickhead or whatever, but he used to call me Corey in the House, and I didn't know how to feel about it for a long time. To this day, if I ever see him, it's on sight. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
But also not. Courage the Cowardly Dog, it gave me nightmares. To this day, I love the show. But why was it for kids? Because it was terrifying. I remember a specific scene. Is it that one where there was like some entity outside their house and it kept getting closer? I'm getting chills thinking about it right now. That shit had me up at night. This is not a kid show. Whoever thought this was a kid, it's not. It was scary. It's still scary. I remember so many vivid memories. What about the fucking floating head in their basement? Jesus Christ.
That was terrifying.
Why was it so traumatizing? Love the show though.
I love the show. I don't think if you say something bad about the show, it's on site. I love the show. It was very traumatizing. I think the Return to Slab episode, that was I got goosebumps as a kid. I ran away from the screen.
Or the one where there was like a hole in their like house, and then he went in the hole and it got him to like this underground like ocean, and there was like mermaids and shit, and then at the end of the episode he's like trying to escape back to the living room, and the hole closes up right before that like mermaid thing is chasing him, and it starts banging under their like house. It was like crazy, like the adrenaline, like maybe this is where I started to get anxiety because I was so scared.
Yeah, but as traumatizing as it was a good show. So
it was a canon event. Everyone had to have watched it once at least.
All right. So to make this go by a little bit faster, let's go through some of these. I know you haven't probably seen a lot of these, and I definitely haven't seen a lot of these. What we have left, we've definitely watched at some point. So let's go with Danny Phantom.
I love Danny Phantom.
I enjoyed it.
And the opening stuck in my head all the time. I put that shit at S. 1 S.
I agree. I'm not even gonna debate. Dexter's Laboratory. I loved this show as a
Bro,
kid. I
I
don't know what it
love this
was.
show. I would also put that as a solid S. One S, yes. It was
Drake and
funny. It was great.
yeah, Drake and Josh.
I also really found this funny. I would put that as A.
I
Person.
the moments that have been recirculating from the show, like them getting stuck in that fucking wooden hut that they
Bro,
made, bro.
that, do you know what had me fucking rolling on the floor? The one where they're watching their English teacher's house and the Rottweiler, the dog, goes like gets out and then starts chasing them,
Mhm.
and then Drake is on the fucking ceiling fan, and Josh went to the kitchen or something to get something
Mhm.
for the dog, and Drake is like, "Where'd you go, Josh? Josh, I'm rotating. Where are you?" And he's just on the side. Like, why did he say that? That's just so fucking funny.
That's fucking hilarious. Also, I'm gonna use this as like a side commentary. Fuck after the
Fuck
fact
Dan
after
Schneider.
yeah, fuck Josh. Josh go fuck himself.
Yeah, oh my God, you've been seeing that too. Okay, on the
Yeah,
date of this recording,
let's talk about this afterwards. But yeah. Actually no, fuck it. Go ahead. Let's
I was
say
gonna
it
say on the
after.
date of this recording, what is it called? Quiet Ones documentary came out,
Yes.
and we like as much as Dan Schneider, we've known this even before the documentary came out. We're also obviously gonna judge based on the show, aside from the weird parts of the show,
Mhm.
like the things that had to do with feet. Um, like we're gonna base the show not off the producer that made it because obviously he should go to hell. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. The show was great. Fuck Dan Snyder. Fuck Nickelodeon as a whole. If you know about
Yeah,
the docu how you say the word?
documentary.
Documentary. Just know that all of Nickelodeon can go down if Dan Snyder actually
Honestly, all of
confesses.
entertainment and all
Yeah, all
like
of that.
that's
Yeah.
it's so shady. Yeah,
But yeah, fuck Dan Snyder. Ed and Eddie.
this shit was so funny.
This is
Uh,
my one of my favorite cartoons ever. Like I know all these are good, but Ed and Eddie trumps everything else I've seen. Like I'll put when I put in S tier, it's
it's your
first.
favorite, really?
Favorite.
That's crazy.
The next favorite is down here is Tom and Jerry. I love Tom and Jerry and Ed. Those are my childhood show. Like I watched every day. I
Mm,
waited till the time they came on to watch it. Like that was the best time of my life.
okay, so mine for me, if we could skip some, I can't decide between Gravity Falls as my favorite Teen Titans, but I'm just gonna say Teen Titans just because that came out first.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Like double S, like I love Teen Titans. So fucking
I
good.
love it too.
I've watched it. I've rewatched it and watched like probably like 5 times.
Damn.
Like front, like start to finish. Like me and my sister would watch that shit so much.
Yeah. Okay. Next show. Fairy Odd Parents.
It got old fast, like not fast, but like they really tried to milk it because I didn't even know they were still doing new episodes at like I don't know if they still are,
But
but
this
it,
one we're
like
going based
literally
off just the original series, not any spin-offs or anything like that.
not the new. No, not it was original. They just kept doing new
Oh,
episodes.
okay.
So I don't know about the new episodes, but the old like 90's, like early 2000s episodes were like gold. So I'd say A.
Okay. I agree.
I don't know, but they made some bangers. My Shiny Teeth and Me.
Facts. Not just the bangers. They made my favorite episode of Fairy Odd Parents is when he was traveling through TV.
That was so
My favorite
cool.
episode. Nothing else comes close to
Channel
that.
Surfers, I think they called it.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think that was the name of the episode.
Next show, Family Guy. The weaker of the
I
shows I like.
don't think it's that great. They have like significant characters like Stewie, obviously, but I think
Stewie and
Stewie
Brian.
carries the show and Brian, yeah.
Yeah, I don't care for Chris. I don't care for Meg, Peter, Lois. Like the
Yeah,
show is ass
Peter's
now.
not that funny.
Like I have mentioned earlier in the episode in this video that first 2 seasons of Family Guy was the best. It's like the peak of the show. And as time went on, it got worse and worse. The jokes became less funny. So, but it's probably better. It's better than King of the Hill, but it's not better than American Dad. So yeah,
Yeah, I think with
I'll just
Family Guy,
put it B.
they try to make like shock factor funny, but the thing is with American Dad, they don't need that shock factor to be funny. It's just naturally like funny.
Yeah. Next show, The Marvelous Misadventures
I
Flapjack.
kind of hated the show.
I love the
I
show.
watched a few
It has some
episodes.
creepy ass moments and some scary ass moments, but I thought it was good. Um, it
I think
wasn't
I
like
found
it
the show
wasn't
annoying.
groundbreaking, so I'll put it C. But I enjoyed it. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
I watched this a lot. I would say like B or A, maybe a B.
I'd probably go B. I'll go with B
It was a good
because
one.
it was a great show. But if you remember Cheese,
I knew you were gonna talk about that bitch.
after that it was
He was
fuck this
annoying.
show from then on. I hated that character. He made the show unbearable to watch for me as a kid. Futurama.
I watched like I think 2 seasons of it. It was okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed this show. It has a lot of the shows are memorable. I enjoyed it. Um, would you ever go back to watch this show?
Um, for personal reasons, no.
Okay, I like the show. Um, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what this show and like how it ended originally before they started making new episodes again for it.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's not like amazing. It has some weak episodes and stuff. So I'll put it B. And weak seasons in general.
Oh, Gravity Falls.
Gravity
I
Falls.
love this show.
Now,
I
at
was
first,
watching.
if at first this show started slow for me, but it got so much better as I kept watching it. I'm not
Dude,
gonna watch the show anymore. A few months went past. I'll give it a try again, and I loved it. It's amazing. Sorry, I didn't mean to
I
cut you
thought
off.
it was. You're good. I thought it was just like it was such a good like children's show. Like it got you in that mystery aspect, but they also had some adult jokes without being weird. It got some adult jokes. Like there's one where Stan was about to cuss when they're watching him on the camera. He's like, "Son of," and it cuts, and I was like, oh, "That's so funny." Like it didn't go like borderline like adult, but you could tell like there were some like mature jokes, and it was to the point where when the trailer came out, people were like deciphering like the trailer, and I was watching all those videos. I was watching like fan theories, this and that. Like I remember this is gonna be a spoiler if you didn't watch it, but I remember the theory that was like people were like saying Stan's a twin. He has to be a twin. Look, there's two swing sets. And I was like, that's so dumb. Just because there's two, it does. And then it ended up being true. So I was like into all the theories and shit. I was keeping up to date. I was counting the time where the episodes came out. I was so obsessed with the show. Double
Yeah,
S.
double
Love
is.
it.
Also, if you haven't watched Gravity Falls, go watch it. It is really good.
It's not a kid show. Like as
It's
an
yeah,
adult, you can enjoy it.
it's not a kid show. The Grim
The humor is great
Adventures
too.
of Billy and Mandy.
I like this show a lot.
Same with like another show that we had mentioned. There's been clips resurfacing from this show too.
God, because
There
it's
was
so funny.
there's an episode or like a scene in an episode where Billy is sneaking up to a window. He opens the window and then jumps to the fucking glass anyways instead of going in when he opened it.
I don't get
That shit is
Dude,
amazing. Like the
this
comedy
show
is
was
actual comedy, bro. It wasn't like
yeah,
some
cause
weak
like
slapstick humor. It's literally just like genuine stupid moments that was funny.
yeah, cause a lot of the time shows try to be stupid and be funny, but this is like actually like why would you like it's like actually brain dead like funny ass humor though.
Facts.
Like because it's just so stupid. Like
If you remember the
I would give
episode
this
when Grim got beat up by the tricycle,
wait, yeah.
that shit was hilarious. But I think I'll go S. I think I'll go
I
S tier with
single
this.
S, yeah.
Hannah Montana.
Did you watch the show? I'll be surprised.
I have.
Really?
Yeah,
The
I have.
bops that were produced from this
It was
show?
actually a really good show. I didn't think I would like it
I
because I just like cartoons at the time, but this shit actually had my attention for a while.
I actually listened to a Hannah Montana song recently, the one with David Archuleta.
I know it was the point of the show her living a double life. I hate the fact you couldn't tell, like, motherfuckers could not tell that she was Hannah Montana. Like, she put a wig on, her hair color changed, but not her face. You can't tell. but
The power of
that annoyed me for some reason.
the
But other than
show.
that, the show is good. I think the character development in the show too was really good.
I fucking love this show. Like Hannah Montana had so many bops. I have to put this as single.
Single,
It was
I
just so
agree.
good. It was funny. Like, oh, I could say so much about the show. Just so
Same,
good.
same.
Fuck.
iCarly,
I thought it was funny. I would say like A or B.
I give
I
it a
love
B.
Miranda Cosgrove. I respect Jeanette McCurdy and Miranda Cosgrove so much. Spencer, funny as shit.
My favorite character in the show. Will be.
And Tebow, bro. I love the bit. I love the bit. You just put anything on a goddamn stick. Like what?
It had me cracking up when they had Carly trying to do this job. Like, as you put this tacos on the stick too, and they just break. Like, it's like, how the fuck do you do this? That was
Oh,
hilarious.
it was just funny as fuck.
Jimmy Neutron.
Uh,
I did not
I
like the show that
watched
much.
it. It wasn't groundbreaking. I'd give this like a C.
Yeah, I didn't like the show like that. I don't know why. It was
Okay,
good. It
but the
had good.
opening is fire.
It was. Um, I did like the
Two.
crossover episode. That's probably like my
That
favorite
that was
episode.
a good one. That was like a groundbreaking crossover episode. Like it was just so crazy seeing two different cartoons mashed together.
Yeah, different styles and everything.
Yeah, and how it flowed and just like it was just so good.
Johnny Test.
I sound like a broken record, but this opening too, bro.
This is
What
fire.
happened to openings? Why aren't they great anymore? Like like holy shit, so good.
It's really
Um,
good. I don't remember too much about this
honestly,
show though.
I do. The twins were like super smart, and he was like always their test subject, and that was the basis of the show.
Yeah.
I'd give this like a
Bling Bling
B.
Boy. That's one thing I remember for the show.
Bro, I always wanted to punch that motherfucker in the face.
That's funny. But yeah, I haven't watched. I don't remember too much of the show. I did watch it a lot as a kid. It was good. The only way I know, like, I actually remember it is because shout out to this YouTuber. He's really funny. His name's Your Bud Tevin. He did a drinking game to this show. Every time um there's a lot of sound effects. Like can't think exactly what it was. But the show is known for having like a lot of like this weird like sound effects when they do like stamp their arms or some shit. So he did a drinking game to the show, and that's the only way I actually remembered it. It was actually funny. This show is, I think, is deserving of A tier. So Kim Possible.
Shigo,
Now I don't think we need to say much about this show. I think everyone would just
Shigo
agree that it was amazing, and Shigo and Kim too.
was my sexual awakening. Shigo, oh my god, crazy.
So we don't need to say much. I feel like if you say anything less than that, then you kind of crazy to me.
Honestly, make a modern one and just have Shigo and Kim just like just ship them. Just make it a thing. God, it makes sense. Sorry, you're on.
Kids Next Door.
Oh, this shit was so high class. I loved Kittens Next Door.
I think it's S tier. I don't need to say much about it. I think it was one of the
I
best
it was
cartoons
a great
ever.
one.
I put it at double S. I think it was really good. Magic School Bus.
I didn't watch too much. I watched it
I
in
liked that at
school.
first. I hated it. It was okay. It wasn't like terrible, but it's like it was just corny.
Yeah, that's probably why they showed it at school because it was like really informational.
Yeah. Oh, I put C. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good either. My gym partner's a monkey. Now, if you really
I,
watched Cartoon Network like that as a kid, you would know about this show. And this show was actually really funny. Don't remember
I
much of
liked
it,
it.
but it was funny. I like the premise of it. It was like a flip on like society. There's a school for animals, and the one person in one student in the show was just a human along with animals. I think it was funny. What about you, Cass? What do you think?
I can't really remember an actual episode, but I remember I liked it.
Yeah, I'll
I'd say
go.
like B,
Yeah, I'll go B.
C or B. Yeah.
Some of these, like, I'll probably just cut out like the commentary and stuff. So that's just whatever. That one, I didn't know what to say for it.
Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb. This is one of the goats for cartoons. I feel like for this Disney Channel. I don't.
Yeah, I remember watching the first episode, like because it was after High School Musical aired, and
Mhm.
I only watched it because Ashley Tisdale was like the voice of Candace, and it was just like it aired right after High School Musical.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to be said about this because I feel like it's more recent. So I feel like everyone that watched it enjoyed it and didn't. I never heard nothing bad about Phineas and Ferb, so I thought it was a
Got a little repetitive, but
yeah. My favorite episode was the last. I think it was the last day of summer where they went around the world. That was my favorite, and the movie they had of going to another dimension and stuff like that. If you remember what I'm talking about, that was my favorite episodes. I think it's a good show. Powerpuff Girls.
the Powerpuff Girls.
I
This is
didn't like
me
it
and
like
my
that.
sister's show. We love this show because I have two sisters and us three girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always said that I was Bubbles, but now I feel like I'm Buttercup because I have anger issues. So I'd say B.
B. Okay.
I love this show personally, yeah.
Regular Show. Have you seen this?
Oh, 100%. I
Okay,
was
just
so
making
obsessed
sure.
with Regular Show. That was my shit. I would watch it on demand when on demand was a thing. I would watch any episode that was on demand, just like so I could keep watching Regular Show.
This show is definitely like the last good show to come out of Cartoon Network. It's Cartoon Network,
It
right?
was, yeah, it was like Rick and Morty before Rick and Morty came out. It was like
Yeah.
that weird show that it was just like so good.
Yeah, it's S tier. It's really good. Samurai Jack.
Have you heard the conspiracy theory sidetrack?
I have not.
That the samurai is the Powerpuff Girls' dad.
I don't think I remember hearing that. That's an interesting
Yeah,
theory,
that's a
though.
thing. Yeah, because there's like a building. Or at least it's they're in the same universe. It's confirmed. So
Oh
that's why people
shit!
think that it's the professor because it looks like him.
It kind of does.
Anyways,
I can see that. For me,
it
I
was good.
watched this show for like a little bit. I stopped watching because other stuff came out and caught my attention more. So I watched like the first half of Samurai Jack and then stopped watching it. And then most recent, I guess season that they made for it, I watched that and it was really, really, really good. So my thoughts on the show is kind of split. So
I don't think I ever finished it, but I did watch it.
it wasn't bad anyway, though. That's all I know.
It's good
Like remember from it, it
listen.
wasn't bad. So I probably put it B.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Scooby Doo, one of my awesome one of my favorites cartoons ever.
It was just so. It's just a classic.
Yeah, I don't think that I need to say much about this. It's everyone that's watched the show loves it. I never heard nothing bad about it except for like the live action stuff. So
That was weird. Yeah.
that their first movie they did was really good, but everything after that it has not been good lately. South Park.
I never really watched it too much. My cousins loved it. So I would watch episodes here and there.
Yeah,
I know it's funny, but it gets I thought it was like because when it came out, I was like too young to appreciate the crazy jokes.
yeah.
So I don't really have much to say about it.
South Park is it's okay. It has a few seasons where it hit. It's funny. It has a lot. There's a lot of seasons where it kind of like lacks its luster. So it's like it's just up and down. I haven't really been enjoying it lately. So it's okay. I think South Park is a show that thrives off of what's happening in the real world, and lately their shit has not been hitting like that. So sorry for anyone that loves South Park. It's okay. It has its moments. Now I don't think I need to say much about this next show. So
Especially the older episodes. Oh my fucking god.
yeah,
It's
everyone
just
loves
so
SpongeBob.
quotable.
At least like the first few seasons, first half or whatever. It's very quotable and all that.
God, yeah, it's
Mm,
just iconic.
No one can say nothing about SpongeBob. Next ones is The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody,
The OG Zack and
the
Cody,
OG. This
S
was
tier.
S tier, yeah. I love
The
this show.
cast was just you had to love the cast.
And then
On deck,
on deck, I actually enjoyed this one
B.
too.
I didn't like it as much as the OG. I give it like a B or an A,
I give it an A.
but it was good.
It didn't make me sad when the show ended because it was really like the real goodbye for the characters. So I was like, damn, this show's actually ending. Total Drama Island.
I didn't really watch this too much. I only saw a few episodes.
I've watched this religiously for a while, and then I stopped watching. I didn't even watch the see who won it all. So it's okay. That's So
That's
Raven.
So Raven, my favorite show. It was just so ahead of its time. Raven Simone is just a great comedy actress. I love her. She
Yeah.
might be like a little crazy, like, but I heard even the reboot is really good. And she's just like perfect for this role. Like it was just like it was so like revolutionary because of like the topics that they had too, like
Mhm.
in the show, and the themes in the show were so like ahead of its time. Like they literally addressed racism, like and discrimination. And that was like in the early 2000s or maybe in the late 90s because I know the show was older than me.
Mhm.
Love the show.
I don't
It
remember
was.
exactly when the show came out, but it was really good. So
I think it was like 98.
I'll drop it A.
Tom and Jerry.
Now, I did say this earlier, but Tom and Jerry is one of my childhood shows. I love it so much. I don't care what anyone said about it. It was like the best show ever to me as a kid. I don't care how repetitive it may seem, but I don't want to hear no arguments from anyone in the comments. Wizards of Waverly Place.
I was so in love with
I
Selena
love the
Gomez.
shows.
I thought I was gonna marry Selena Gomez.
What the fuck?
Yeah. The show itself though, like funny as fuck.
Yeah,
Honestly, I wouldn't give it lower than a single S. It was just too good.
it was great. Zoe 101. Never watched it.
I I'm not gonna address the controversies that happened on the show. The show in general, pretty good. Um, I was so invested as a kid. I would give it like an A or a B. It's just so weird not to like judge it based on like things you know about the actors now. It's
Yeah,
so hard. It's so hard. 'Cause Jamie Lynn Spears, not a great person.
but yeah, I agree. But that is our tier list. I will zoom it out so you can see. So yes, now this is our tier list. So in the comments, let us know what you think. Let us know how good of a job we did. And also let us know what shows should be moved up, moved down, or stay in place. Let us know. But yeah, that is our tier list. And see y'all next time. Later.